Hello. Today we will be speaking about the Miranda's Corporation's Code of Ethics. But before we can go into this presentation, we should know what a Code of Ethics is. A Code of Ethics is a document outlining a company's missions and values. Basically, it is an outline to let employees know what is expected of them. It is a guideline to employees' behavior when faced with different situations, as well as explains not only the company's wants, but also the rules, regulations, and laws that come with each decision a company or a member makes on behalf of the company. Like every other company, Morinda has a specific set of objectives that defines the company they would like to be. Morinda's mission is to be the best at providing the best products and services to all customers. Their values are based on complying with all applicable laws that relate to the company, and their main objective is to provide quality goods and services to their customers. General policy regarding laws and business conduct. The purpose of this section is to ensure that all employees are aware of all the laws that surround and influence the day-to-day running of the business. Now, this is because all companies have a specific set of rules or laws that they themselves need to follow. The Code of Ethics is there to inform employees of these laws as well as to inform them of the implications they can face should they choose to commit an act that is illegal. The Code of Conduct also states employees' rights. Employees are entitled to many different forms of compensation and should be aware of such. This section of the Code of Conduct focuses on what employees should expect from their employers. Just as employees have expectations of their employers, employers have expectations of their employees. An employee's behavior is a reflection of the company they work for, and therefore, when in a business environment or a business related event, employees are expected to behave in a specific way that is a reflection of their company, meaning they are expected to behave in a respectful and professional manner. As a code of ethics is a guideline for employees, it lists all the do's and don'ts. This allows all employees to be aware of all that is expected of them and to behave in such a manner when in certain events. This section of the Code of Conduct also speaks about employee behavior in the workplace and specifically employees and the use of company property. The customers are the most important part of a business. They are the reason the company exists. Therefore, they too have rights. This section of the company's code of ethics focuses on customers' rights and how they should be treated by employees. Customers have the right to their privacy and maintain the right to withhold any personal information they choose. But the information they do choose to release to the company must remain private. Therefore, the company has a responsibility of safeguarding a company's or customer's personal information. A customer is not likely to go back to a company who has in some way lost or divulged personal information about them. Supplier loyalty is an important part of running a business such as Miranda. Therefore, all employees should be aware of and follow the rules stated in this section of the Code of Conduct. Such rules as suppliers should be treated with respect and shall be paid on the date agreed upon by both parties in their contractual agreement. Any information needed to ensure quality product and timely product delivery shall be sent to suppliers in advance. Such suppliers shall be given timely and effective feedback to improve product quality and performance. Health and safety. All employers are expected to provide a safe and healthy work environment. Employees as well as employers need to be aware of what is expected of them both in this section of the Code of Conduct, as well as the environmental considerations that the company needs to be aware of for it to be successful. In a company such as Morinda's, where products are imported and exported to supply to customers, there are specific custom laws that they must abide by. US Custom has specific rules as to what they are allowed to enter and to leave the country. Employees should be aware of these laws as well as what is prohibited from what is allowed. As our presentation comes to a close, here are a few of the general rules and regulations that can be found in a code of ethics. No member shall engage in any deceptive, false, unethical, or unlawful consumer practices that is likely to mislead or influence customers or prospective sale persons. All Morinda Corporation personnel shall comply with any applicable laws in relation to market competition. No member of this company shall hire any employee of another firm with the intention of gaining inside information or confidential information about the competing firm. Employees shall not engage in bribery or payoffs or any illegal act with the intention of obtaining confidential information about the competing firm. This includes, but is not limited to, trade secrets, blueprints, non-public information, etc. No member of this company shall promote public political agendas, whether it be personal or on behalf of the company. This company has no affiliation with any political party. The Morinda Corporation supports equal opportunity rights and believes that persons should not be discriminated against or subjected to harassment based on sex, sexual preference, age, race, skin color, disability, religion, or any other classification identified under the law. Sexual harassment of any type, whether from another employee or from a superior, is prohibited. Any unwelcome jokes, sexual innuendos, or advances, including touching, verbal or physical conduct of the sexual nature, etc., is considered sexual harassment and violates this company's ethical policy and will be dealt with. Honesty is the best policy. Unethical or illegal conduct on behalf of the company by employees, officers, directors, or affiliates of this institution is prohibited. All personnel are required to comply with all local, national, and federal laws pertaining to the welfare of this company and its business practices. This company has a legal and ethical obligation to comply with all applicable tax laws under the U.S. federal tax laws. The Morinda Corporation shall avoid any indication of bribery or intended compensation tactics on behalf of the company, provided any appropriate reports and documents to the tax office should they be needed, and file all appropriate documents in relation to tax and returns in compliance with all applicable tax laws. Thank you for your time, and I hope you learned something from this presentation. For further information, please refer to the reference section of this presentation. Should further information be needed, please refer to the Code of Ethics document packaged with this presentation. Thank you again.